Important. Passion. Tell me something about, Buddhism and passion. Then I was saying, well, maybe, I can't really say so much, but according to the Tantric Buddhism, you can keep your passion, but you can't have yourself. If you don't have you, then your passion becomes really abundant, very rich, very not bound by. Right now, our passion is very limited. So, and you can see the way we try to turn on ourselves, so to speak. We are running out of our ideas now. As you can see, everything we tried, and it's becoming so boring. So okay, that's the triangle shape. Just to, since we are, I guess, I'm expected to talk about art and symbolism. Buddhists also use other, in fact, in the Vajrayana Buddhism, there is nothing that cannot be used as a medium, as a means to express what the tantric wisdom can be expressed. Any shape, any color, any kinds of tools can be used. So, I find no conflict. In fact, I would say if someone who has a skill can do it, yes, any of this film, probably film is already a very old medium. Now there's many other things like video games. Maybe any of these can be used as a medium to, tools to bring us closer to the truth, take us away from the, delusion, and as long as that job can be done with any kinds of tools, I don't see any reason why this cannot be used as a means to transmit the Buddha Dharma, not only in the West, also everywhere, in the East, the whole world. There's one thing you might ask when we talk about the transmission, how important it is, the lineage. Can a person, I don't know, maybe I will stop here and let you ask question, but I have all, I guess you can ask like, can a master record all his teachings on the video or something and then use that as a transmission after 500 years? Will it work? Can it be considered as an authentic lineage, so on and so forth? So, yeah, please, I actually don't know what you really want to hear, so maybe if you want to ask questions, I'll try.
Can I just start with a couple questions which are very film related? You've said a number of times that you're interested in making a film of the Buddha's life. Do you see any problems in doing that? And who would you get to play the Buddha?
Oh, I see a lot of problems in it. Of course, there's all sorts of logistic and practical problems, but also more than 50% of Buddhists are not going to be happy with me. This is for sure. Because they love their Buddha, and they have an idea about Buddha. Each and every one of us have. Right now, Buddha, the most tangible Buddha that we have is this statues made in Nepal or Afghanistan that does not really speak, that does not really blink eyes, is sitting kind of very serene and peacefully on our shrine. And suddenly on the screen, when this moves, I think people are not going to be happy. More than 50%.
And who plays the Buddha?
Who plays the Buddha? Actually, someone with blue eyes. Do you know that? I think Buddha had blue eyes, if you want to know that.
Okay, questions from the audience? Yes. Thank you.
This is ongoing discussions with this man. Do I believe in it? I believe in it, but I also have a lot of respect to the logic of people who do not believe in it. I believe in it because it's a bit like this. I think my mind is trained to think that reincarnation does not have to be something that is very, very future. Also, my mind is trained to think that time is fake. I think actually the Western scientists have come up with that too. The time is relative. So when you talk about reincarnation, you are talking about time. So if you are talking about like my kind of reincarnation, are you talking about like my kind of reincarnated tulku? I'm one of them, by the way. What?
Like in Hinduism.
I think Hindu and Buddhist reincarnation, the philosophy of reincarnation is similar, I believe. But I was talking about like my kind of Tibetan reincarnated tulku. Now that I have many problems with this. I really believe for the first time that maybe the karmic system has made a mistake by, Jack was introducing the great German Chense Wangpo, Chense Chokulote, and I'm supposedly the reincarnation of this. That's one. But then I can also, that kind of reincarnation, in many different parts I have problem. But I do believe the continuity. For instance, let me put it this way. I believe reincarnation as much as I believe that tomorrow's me is a continuation of today's me. You understand what I'm saying? Tomorrow's me is a continuation of today's me. Just continuation. And the continuation is a very vague, relative word for me. Because I cannot really say tomorrow's me and today's me is same. Because if I say that, then I will not need to eat tomorrow because I just had a dinner.
In that connection, in most Buddhist traditions there are three jewels, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, the community of monks. In Tibetan Buddhism, they've added a fourth, the guru or the teacher, and I wonder what you think about that, particularly in terms of its transmission to the West.
This is a very important question. Yes. Guru. The word guru it's stained now. It has been stained, unfortunately. But the guru principle, the practice of guru is actually quite an important in the Tantric Buddhist system. And it's really unfortunate that the human gurus have actually, many of human gurus have somehow managed to spoil that beautiful system. Actually, you are supposed to, if you look at the fourth, we're talking about the fourth object of refuge. In fact, more than fourth, huh? In fact, according to the Tantric Buddhism, Guru is supposedly more important than the triple gem. So this is a big statement. But all this comes in the context of Guru as the path. Now this is one message that always gets missed out. Because Guru always is referred as a person who dictates your life. But Guru must be really, essentially Guru must be taken as the path. Meaning, okay, it's a bit like this. Okay, what do you want? You want enlightenment. Do you have, okay, can you do it? Okay, what do you want? You want enlightenment. You want it fast or slow? All right? That's the question. Fast. Do you want painless or, stuff like that. So, painless is a little difficulty, actually. Fast, I think, fast. So, actually, to put it very simply, in the Vajrayana tradition, the Guru principle is like, okay, if you want to have fast track, so to speak, then you have a choice to hire a person who will destroy you or not. Basically, that's it. So you actually, order is you first take refuge to 3 gems, right? Triple gems. So you have accepted the Buddha path, the path of the Buddha. Now you want the speed. You want to do it very soon because you don't have much time. Now, there's a solution which is the Vajrayana, and within the Vajrayana, in Tantric Buddhism, you are allowed, there's a solution, and the solution is you hire or you get a person who will, basically you are asking him to destroy your ego, your emotion and all of that. So that way the Guru becomes the path. And I think that's quite important for the Western Tantric, aspiring Tantric Buddhists to understand. Otherwise, this Guru as a figure is very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Yes. Five.
The Bamiyan in Afghanistan, the 2 large Buddhas that were destroyed. Do you think that, meaning is it a worthwhile project to try to rebuild those the Buddhas in Bamiyan? There are efforts to rebuild them. It will. I assume part of this mess is that it's going to cost a lot of money, take a lot of time. Is this?
Depends, I think it depends on different people, really. I'm sure it will inspire some people, it will anger some other people. I'm sure it will be a cause of good artistic exercise for some people. And even the destruction of the Buddha statue, I believe that there are some people, because this is what I've heard during the Cultural Revolution in Tibet, that in fact there were some practitioners who were actually quite happy, maybe is not the right word, but there's a great Lama called Kangshar, who was actually master of Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche, who came to the West. And Lama Kangshar said, at last, what we couldn't do, the Chinese have done it.